Hello and welcome to Rando Tech Info, and I'm coming to you from my mobile studio today to talk to you about the ROG Phone 5. The phone has been available internationally for a couple of months now, but it just recently became available here in the US. You can actually purchase the phone right off of ASUS's own US website right now for $999. And that is the standard or vanilla version of the ROG Phone 5, if you can even call it a vanilla version of the phone. It's still got 16 gigs of RAM, it's still got 256 gigs of storage. In fact, the only real difference between the standard version of this phone and the Pro or the Ultimate versions of the phone is those phones have additional touch sensitivity on the back of the phone, so you can use the back of the phone for additional touch commands. But even the regular version of the ROG Phone 5 has the ultrasonic triggers up top, so I actually think this phone will be fine for the vast majority of gamers. But if you do want the Ultimate or the Pro, it should become available on ASUS's US site sometime in Q3. Speaking of availability, you know what's always available? Subs to this channel.
Oh, very smooth. That was just like joy.
So, will this phone work here in the US? Remember, for a phone to work reliably here in the US, it has to meet two separate sets of criteria. One, it has to be certified by the carrier you're trying to use the phone on, and two, it has to support the frequency bands that carrier uses. So let's get the bad news out of the way first. If you're on Verizon, you're out of luck. The phone will not be certified to work on Verizon, and ASUS themselves says the phone will not work on Verizon. So even if you could get Verizon to activate the phone, you probably will not get reliable coverage with the phone. So they're definitely out. Fortunately, the news for AT&T and T-Mobile is much better. So the phone will be certified to work on both of those networks, and for T-Mobile, it uses all of their 4G frequency bands, so you're definitely covered there. And on AT&T, it uses 8 out of 9 of their 4G frequency bands, and it uses all of the major bands, so you're also going to be good there. So with 5G, the news still looks good, but it's a little bit less clear. So on ASUS's own website, it does not show its support for 5G. It lists all their 4G bands that the phone supports, but it doesn't list any 5G bands. It just gives this somewhat ominous message that says 5G speeds will vary and require optimal 5G network connection. Check with your carrier, blah, blah, blah. So does the phone support 5G or not? Well, I checked some of my other sources that I use for these videos, and it does look like the phone has the hardware to support most 5G. It doesn't support millimeter wave. That's not surprising. Most phones don't. But it does look like it supports all of the sub-6 5G bands of AT&T and T-Mobile, and it looks like it supports T-Mobile's mid-band 5G. But the best thing about this situation is, since the phone is being sold on ASUS's US website, if the phone doesn't get good 5G coverage, or if you're unhappy with the 5G coverage, you should be able to return it. So it's a pretty low-risk proposition. Yes, it looks like the 5G will work, but if for some reason it doesn't, you should be able to return the phone for a full refund. So that's all the information I have today for the ROG Phone 5 and whether or not it will work here in the US. If you are planning on getting this phone, or if you do wind up getting this phone, please let me know down in the comments where you live and who your carrier is, and let me know what kind of reception you're getting so we can all learn from your experience. As always, I hope you found the video useful. Thank you for watching, and until next time, this is Rando Tech Info, signing out.